Hello guys, welcome back to class. In this session, we'll continue the character literals. So in the previous session, we have done two literals, single character enclosed in single quotation marks and escape sequences. Now we have to see three more styles to represent the character literal, ASCII value representation, or the Unicode characters and octal literals, right? These are just three different number systems based. So decimal number system, you know, right? Hexadecimal and octal number system. Decimal number system base 10 or radix 10. Hexadecimal base 16. Octal base 8. Now, if you take the original character, how to represent in all of this? If you take, for example, capital A, what is ASCII value? Decimal means the ASCII value writing is, ASCII value is represented in the decimal only. So A means you can write A in a single quote. That is single character enclosed single quotation marks. Same, you also represent its ASCII value, nothing but a decimal number, 65. Same, you can represent in a hexadecimal also. That is, this hexadecimal representation is your Unicode. This is Unicode character. Similarly, this is octal number system is you are representing in a octal character. Hexadecimal or a Unicode character. How you are representing Unicode? You write a \u and a 4 digits required. This total is 6 characters. \u and a 4 digits. This all you have to enclose in single quotation marks. 65 you convert it to hexadecimal. How much comes? 65 means 41 comes. 41, but you have to write 4 digits mandatory. You can't write \41 because 4 representations. Even though you don't have, you must write 0041. Right? Always you represent as 4. Same you represent in octal. Octal means you just write a single quote, / only, no symbol. You write in a 101. This is only 3 digits. 101 single quote close. Like this you can represent. So tell me for capital B writing in a single quote, that you can assign to character, or a 66 you can assign, or Unicode \u 00. Can you tell this 00 what? 0042 only. Yes, you calculate, convert 4 to do this. And what about octal? Single quote / what? 102. 102. Like this, others you can represent. This comes as 42, 43, 0043, 004. No, 102 \u we can't write. Shravani, Venkata Shravani. You can't write \u 00102. This is invalid. Octal, you should not use \u. Octal only / just 102 enough. Octal only 3 digits you have to write. / 3 digits. Syntax you see. Octal case, / only digit, only 3 digits. That's it. This is \u digit, 4 digits. And this is a pure number. Okay. And here any single character you keep in a single quote. These are the 4 different styles. Apart from escape sequence, these are the 4 styles. Single character enclosed single quotation marks, ASCII value and decimal number representation, Unicode value and hexadecimal representation, octal character in octal representation. Now, like this, in a booklet, there is a table. I given a full table, guys. Next to B, C, D, like all that. take a small a. Small a I can represent here. Small a means the value is 97. And can you bring the value /u? Something you have to write. Small a is 61. 0061 is the value. 0061 is the value. If you calculate, you can calculate. 61 convert hexadecimal. How to convert 61 to hexadecimal? This is 16 power 16 into 6 plus 1 into 1. Am I right? 16, 6, 96, I think, plus 1, 97. Correct? You know hexadecimal conversion, right? Octal conversion. Same octal case, you're going to write /3 digits only. This comes as 888, 64, 4 into 8, 64, 32, 96, 1. So 141 comes. 141. 141 means how to convert 141? This is 141. 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. It means 1 into 8 square, 64, plus 4 into 8 power 1 means 8, plus 1 into 8 power 0, 1. So 64 plus 32 plus 1, 96 plus 1 is 97 small a. Similarly, small b, if you take, this is 98, this is /u 0062. Octal /142. Like this numbers you have in a booklet, you look at. If I take a 0, single 0 is a one character, right? I can enclose in single quotation marks, I can assign to char variable, whose value is a 48. And 48 representing in hexadecimal. 48, 16 threes, 0030. Right? And octal is actually single quote this side, not here. So octal you have to write 6 8 48, right? 060. Like these other numbers. For every character, if you have a plus symbol, for example, for a plus there is an ASCII value is there, right? Plus ASCII value is there. You write a plus ASCII value. Based on that, you can represent the hexadecimal and octal also. If you know the ASCII value, you can easily represent the corresponding in the hexadecimal or not. So assigning these into the corresponding character variables. Okay, guys. Now, let's start the labs. Okay, we'll start the labs, but we'll explore each one. We are learning now. This is single over, second over, third one. What is this? ASCII value. You can also assign ASCII value to character. What it means? Char ch equals to, can I assign a 65? 65 seems like integer, right? But whenever you assign to char, it will take this as corresponding ASCII value only. So it will find the character representing this and assigns. Now, I will do this and tell me. Char ch equals to -1. You tell me. What do you understand from this? Char ch equals to -1, guys. Anything happens with that? Pavitra is telling it is unsigned. So what is the range of the char? Not allowed, right? Very good. What is the range of this, guys? 0, 2, 6, 5, 5, 3, 5. Only these numbers, if you assign, only if you assign the numbers from this range, then it will find a matching character, assigns the character to the CH variable. When you assign out of range, before 0 means either -1, minus something. After this, suppose 6, 5, 5, 3, 6, you can't do that. When the number you are assigning to the character is out of the given range, then that number will be considered as integer. -1 will be considered as integer. 1 will not be considered as integer. See the magic. If 65 is an integer or not? 65 integer only. What about -1? -1 also integer only. But 65, it will not consider as integer because it is in the range. It will find the matching character and assigns that to the CH. But when assign a -1, it will consider as integer because it is out of range, out of the given char range. Whenever it is out of range, it will consider as integer. So -1 is integer. CH is a char variable. Char of 2 bytes, integer of 4 bytes. So char is smaller than integer, right? Integer is bigger. Can I assign a bigger to smaller? Not possible. Again, incompatibility. Am I right? Let's do the labs on this. 29 is done. Okay. First lab, 30. Lab 30. Char CH, in a single quote, I am writing 1, guys. Single quote, I am writing 1. Is that okay or not? Tell me. So this program is okay or not? Single quote, I am writing 1. Is that a character? Will it consider as a character or not? Purely 1 is a character. I am writing 1 character in a single quote. Yes, valid. When I print what it prints, the 1 character will be displayed. Correct? The 1 character will be displayed. So 30 has to compile and run successfully and gives the output as 1. Okay. Now see what I am doing. 1 I am giving. No single quote here. No single quote here. 1 I am giving. Is that okay? What is the 1 here? What is the 1 here? Will it consider as integer or ASCII 1? ASCII 1, Bhanu Prakash, right? Bhargav, right? Hari, right? Manasa, Abhishek, Shravani, Sunny. This is the ASCII 1. Previous 1 in the single quote. 1 in the single quote is character 1 it is. Directly 1 is ASCII 1. ASCII 1 means some character assigned internally. We don't know that. Some unknown character is there. It has to display that. Print it. This is 31, right? I think I have to wait. 30 lab I am changing. 30 is this only. Single quote. Character A. We already tested. (31). Single quotes I am taking out. So it is ASCII 1. Remember, guys, ASCII 1. What it will do when I assign, can I assign ASCII value to char variable? Yes, you can. So it will bring the corresponding character and displays that. What is the corresponding character? Something unknown character is there. You see that. Compiled successfully. This is unknown. Are you seeing the symbol? That is symbol. Means not assigned. This is the character. Done. Okay. ASCII done. 32. Character CH1 equals to 32. CH1 equals to 65 I am assigning. 65 is considered as ASCII? 65 considered as ASCII or not? 48 I am assigning. Will it consider as ASCII? 97 I am, whatever numbers we know I am assigning. CH3, ASCII, right? 1, when I print this, It brings the character regarding the ASCII. 65 is ASCII you are assigning. Like one previous lab, 65 I am assigning. 65, it brings the character belongs to this ASCII number, which is capital A, displays that. 48 is in ASCII. It brings the character belongs to the 48, which is 0, displays that. 97, ASCII number, considered as an ASCII, and it brings the character belongs to this, prints that small a. 32 will compile and run, but in this the point is it is taking the ASCIIs. Very good. Capital A, 0, small a. Now 33.java. 33 dot ch equals to -1. ch2 equals to 65536. 536. ch1, ch2. You have to answer this. I don't know about this. First, you tell me, is it ASCII or not? Whether -1 is an ASCII? No. 65536, is that ASCII? Oh, I'll do one more test. Put 0 here. 65535. Now, ch equals 0. ASCII 65535. Yes, but not ASCII. The ASCII is not, ASCII is a 1-bit range, but it is a valid number, right? It is a valid number. Whatever characters assigned for that, it has to print it. If no character, something it does. But at least this program has to compile, guys. Am I right? It won't give an error because that is in the range. ASCII 0, nothing displayed. ASCII last question mark means the character is not assigned for this. Leave it. Now 34, we'll do the mistakes. I am taking -1 on this. So you have an objection now, right? This is 36 something, out of range. Out of? So this has to give a compile time error. Compile time error. 34. Incompatible types. I think this is third time we are getting this error. Previously, one time you consider, second time, third time, like this, we will see 200 plus times this error message at different concepts. Possible lossy conversion from int to char. See, it is not telling you cannot convert int to char. It is telling possible lossy conversion from int to char means int is a bigger, char is a smaller, and you can do conversion, but this conversion, in this conversion, you may lose the data. Lossy conversion means there is a loss of data in this conversion. It means you have a 4-byte integer. You have a data in the 4 bytes, 4 rooms, right? 4 bytes means consider as a data in the 4 rooms. You are moving that into the 2 rooms. Can you accommodate all the data in the 2 rooms? You can't accommodate, right? You will lose some data. That's a lossy conversion. I'll show you this practically later in the operators concept. Okay. So you can't do this. Now -1 is considered as integer. Am I right? You see, guys, it is telling int to char conversion, a problematic conversion. Int to char conversion means now -1 is considered as int. Previously 1 not considered as int. 65 not considered. Those are also integers only, but not considered because they are in the range of char 0 to 65535. Within that, when you assign, okay, other than that, out of char range, it will consider as integer. Int you can't assign to char. You can do typecasting forcefully, but you may lose the data. How you lose data, I'll show you with the diagrammatic representation later. So this is invalid, incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from int to char. 34, done. ASCII related, all the points clear? ASCII value, all the points clear, guys? So next about Unicode characters. Next about Unicode. Unicode syntax is 35. What is Unicode syntax? \u, \u, 0, see, D. 4 Ds you have to write. Put this in a single quotation marks. Okay? No, don't tell us a /u 000. You say the syntax is /u D. The digit you have to write, 4 digits you have to write. Okay? Fine. Let's start with an example. CH I am taking in a single quote /u 0041. What is that? You know, 0042. 42 or 62, I'll take 62. 61 is the small, 62 is the caps. And what else we have? CH3, this is CH2, I'll take. 0030, I'm taking. 30 means, I think 0. 31 means the 1. 32 means the 2. So what is the output of this program? I'll take like this, otherwise. 61, 62. First you print this. Yeah, I'm changing little bit, wait. Now what is the output? Small ab, capital AB. That's it. And respective chart given in the booklet, you go through that. If you know ASCII number, easy to convert into the decimal and hexadecimal and octal 35. This is simple representations you can do like this. 35. Small a, small b, capital A, capital B. Okay. Next. 36, same we will write in a octal. 36 in octal. You tell me what to write in octal. Octal to write. Where's the value for this? 61. Small a means 142. Yeah. The syntax is, yeah, first syntax to revise /D. This is the octal D, octal digit. The above D is the hexadecimal digit. U not required here. I think small is the 141, 142. 101 is the small capital A and 65 equivalent, 102 like this. This also output comes the same, right? Output comes the same. But I represent it in the octal way, octal characters, 36. Same thing represented in octal way of things. Next. So mostly character letters all are done. Any other 1, 2 experiments will do, if anything. So one I am writing all in one, guys. 37.java. All in one like this. Character A enclosed in single quotation marks. This is one way to represent. Second way to represent, its ASCII value you can write. And third way to represent, you write that Unicode U0041. And third way. And another way to represent, it's 4 ways to represent a character. Is that clear? Super clear with this? 3 and 4. You just print it. All in one. A character you can write in a single quote, or characters ASCII 65. Characters Unicode representation in terms of hexadecimal. Characters octal representation 4 ways. Clear? Escape sequence is a special case, Naveen. Other than escape sequence is one style. There is only a special case, limited for some characters. These are the full, any character in the Java character set you can represent in 4 ways. Escape sequence are limited, only some characters we can use that. Right? 37. Output is all A's only, but in different styles we represented that. All capital A's, but the style of representing is different. Now 38. Okay. So I am writing octal style of CH1. CH1 is, I think octal we have seen already, right? Maybe labs I done bit order different. In the booklet you see it carefully. 101. This is 38. What I'll do is, okay, 101. Something I am writing 420. Tell me. Octal it is. So you can calculate and tell. It seems. If you have math calculator, you can see, calculate and tell me this. 101 you can tell very easily. 101 octal means what is that? 65, right? A is the CH1 is A. I want 420. Can you calculate 420 value? Can you calculate 420 value? No, not too many characters, Hari. You just, the 420 is a octal, right? You convert this to hexadecimal, decimal. This is 8 power 2. This is 8 power 1, 8 power 0. It means 8 square means 64 into 4 plus 8 into 2, 16 plus 1 into 0, 0. What is 64 fours? 64 fours. 272. Okay. Yeah, Abhishek, yes. There is a Abhishek has answered. Octal range is, see this octal's range is 0002 377. Only this much you can write. Octal range is only this much. See, maximum number you're writing after backslash. This 3-digit number you're writing in octal, right? This 3-digit number you write in the octal should be this much only. Less than this, equal to 370 to 37, octal 377. It is octal 377 only allowed. If a number is beyond that, 420 is beyond 377. So this is not this is not a valid octal, guys. This is not a valid octal. 420 is not a valid, illegal octal character. Am I right? Can I say that? Illegal octal character? It is telling unclosed character literal. It is not considering as octal. It is considering something else and syntax gone. If compiler is start considering something else, then it won't predict the syntax properly. It will give different errors. Right? So not allowed. The range you remember as that. That's about the character literals. All 5 types done. Now, third type of literal is string literal. String only we'll see introduction part here, and more deeper we have a separate string chapter, more string operations, all that we'll see later. So where ASCII Unicode octal representation is useful, you will see on the way, Pavani. Instead of saying, you will use in many places. So instead of discussing all that here, when you're going on the way, you'll see those places where you use. All right. So string literals. 0 or more characters. 0 or more characters enclosed between double quotation marks called as string letter. How many characters? 0 or more. 0 also okay, no problem. Example, can I say double quotation opening, double quotation ending? Can I have a 0 characters between double quotation? Because 0 characters allowed here. In the case of single quote, character literal, between single quote, can I have a 0 characters? In a character literal, between single quotes, can I have a 0 characters? Single quote can I have a 0 characters? No, you can't do that. But a string literal, double quotation between, you can have a 0 character also. And you can have any characters. Can I have ABC 1, 2, 3? Any character from Java character set, no restrictions. Any character, any number of characters. You write 1000 characters between double quotation allowed, 2000 allowed, 10,000 allowed, no problem. Any symbol allowed, ABC plus dollar hash 1, 2, 3. Even space, if you want any number, you can write. Anything is the string literal. So any 0 or more characters which are enclosed between double quotation marks is called as string literal. And to find a string is actually a class, right? String is a built-in class which has lots of methods to understand. We'll do that later. Currently we have Manasa. I think you did not understand a character literal point. You will get your answer. Manasa's question is, when I give a ch of 1, it will give output. When I give ch of -1, y it will give. Now just now I asked a question, Manasa. I hope you got the. In a single quote, between single quote, how many characters I can unclose, Manasa? Only 1 character. So when you write a -1, how many you are writing? Yeah, I think you got the answer, Manasa, right? We can't write -1. You write either minus or 1. Any 1 character only allowed. Exactly 1 and 1 character you can place in a single quotation marks. Right? So string literal is that. And string is a reference variable, right? String is a reference variable. Okay, let's start simple labs on that. 38 over 39. So string literals where I can assign into string reference variable only. String str1 equals to, can I assign null value into this? Yes, you can assign a, because it is a reference variable, I can assign a null value. str1, what it prints? Null will be displayed, right? str1 contains a null. It will display the null value only 39, right? Null only displayed. Now, if I ask, what is the length of this string? How many characters are there? How many characters are there in this string? Four characters. Okay. What is the meaning of null, guys? What is the meaning of null? Nothing is there, right? Not empty. You can't say empty also. See, there is a difference. If I give a room to you, there is a room, room is there. Inside a room, nothing is there. You say empty room. Room also not there. Room also not there. Room also not there means how can you say empty room is there, right? Telling room not there, telling empty room is there is different. Say this. This is called as a null string. When a string reference variable contains the null value means no string object. No string object. This is called as a null string. No string object. Whether object is created or not created. Object is created or not created. Null means no object address available. Null means no object address available. No object created. Address is not there. You are telling, right? And on this, any reference variable contains the null value. If you try to access any members on that, str1.length I am calling. Length is a function on that method on the string. You are calling length. You are asking find the length of this. Where is the length? Suppose I am saying that there is a building. You go and count how many floors are there. What you will do? Will you go and count? If you go there, nothing is there. Empty space is there. How you will count, guys? If I say go and go and count, tell me how many floors in the building. If at least the building is there, you can count it. Nothing is there. What you will count? Right? So we can't invoke any method or a variable on the reference variable which contains a null value. This is standard. This is not belongs to only strings. Any reference variables. I am printing X value here. This program, this line, str1.length will give you null pointer exception. If you are trying to invoke, let me do first compile and run. Compile time, no problem, but run time. This is the 39 only. Compiler, no objection, guys. So we got a null pointer exception. Why null point? This is the most commonly coming error for most of the developers. Standard. When this will come? When you try to access members. Members can be variables or methods, whatever. Members with null reference. Then you will get this also many times in our course. Many programs will learn. Then you will get null point exception at runtime, not at compile time. Okay. So from this, you are saying you are learning what is a null string. What is the null string, guys? A string which contains a null value. Reference variable, string reference variable contains a null value, then it is a null string. Can I invoke any methods on null string? Can I invoke any methods on null string? You can't do anything. You can't do anything with null string. If you try to do any function invocations, method invocations and all, you will get null point exception at runtime. Okay. 40. Double quotation, empty double quotation, no characters. Is this empty? This is called as empty, guys. EMPTY, empty string. When a string is there, double quotation I have taken means string object is created, guys. The internal representation of this is internal representation is str. Memory will be allocated. How many bytes will be allocated for str1? How many bytes will come for str1, guys? 8 bytes. Reference variable it is. Now, because you made an empty string, it allocates a room. Object will be created. This object address considered as a 500. This 500 address will be assigned here. This is pointing something. Now, whether str1 contains the null or something else. str1 does not contain the null value. It is containing the address of object. In that object, what is there? Nothing is there. That is an empty object only because you didn't give, you given a 0 characters. So room allocated for you. In that room, how many characters are there? No characters. Why? You did not give any characters in that. In the case of null string, guys, if you write str1 equals to null, in this case, 8 bytes of memory will be allocated for str1. Then inside this, it contains the null value. It means object is not there. Null contains the reference variable itself contains the null means object not created. Room is not allocated for you. Right? There's a null string difference, empty string difference. Now, can I call the length on this? Can I call the length on this, guys? If you call length, I'm asking how many characters are there in that room. In the room, how many characters are there? 0, right? Now room is there. Object is created. In that object, how many characters you kept? No characters, 0. Now it gives the length 0. Previously, you can't call a length because it is having a null value. Okay, run this program, guys. It has to print 0 length. Compiled successfully. Length is 0 and before that empty string displayed. Let's do some more. String str2 equals to something JLC India. I'm using some characters, whatever you. And can I print it and find a length similar to this str2? I'm printing str2. It will print as it is. I am finding int some y equals to str2 dot length. What happens now? str2 memory will be allocated. How much memory will be allocated for str2? 8 bytes only. And JLC India, it will create object. In this, it will keep JLC and DIA. This object address considered as 600. 600 is placed here. Means this is pointing object address. Now, if I ask, what is the length of this? Means in that room number 600, how many characters are there? It will count and give you that 8 characters in that. So y value is 8. JLC India is a string and 8. And you can I place any characters in the string? Can I place any characters in the string, guys? Or any restrictions that you can't place something like this? str3. Anything you can place. JLC 99 @123 $, whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can. See, all can be placed. str3 I'm printing. str3 dot length, placing in a z variable, printing the z here. Same memory allocation happens. Length of this 3 plus 2, 5, 6, 9, 10 characters are there. Okay. First is the empty string, then we assign our own strings into that. Now, again, I'm asking the question to you guys. Can I keep any character in the double quotation? Can I keep any character in the double quotation or any restrictions you have? Can I keep any character in the double quotation or you have restrictions? Yes, Pavani, you got the point. Double quotation, you can't write. Double quotation, you can't write directly. If you want a double quotation, then you keep a escape sequence, right? Like a double quotation, any other characters which are causing a problem, you use the escape sequence. When you're writing a double quotation, generally you keep any characters. But if you are getting a problem with any characters, then use the escape sequence. Is that clear? Then use the escape sequence. I'll show you one kind of design problem. Say this. 41, I'm checking. Okay. So string str1, or I am writing some programs, maybe in future, in your Windows file operating system, some folder path is there. In the path, I am reading the files from a path. So I am representing directory, dir1 is a directory I am representing. The directory I am representing is, this is a path in my file system. So I am writing as a d:/. Under D drive, I created a folder called a new folder. I just take in the folder. My wish, right? Folder, I can create anything. I written a new. Under that, I created one folder called test. Under that, test. Under that, created a folder called branch, something, batch, otherwise BATCH batch. This is my folder created. Okay. Let's all will see later. What I did? In my D drive, I have a folder called new. Under that, I create a folder called test. Under that, I create a folder called batch. Okay, like this I created. Maybe inside this batch, there are some student resumes are there. I want to read that dynamically from a program. That's what I'm writing. Now, print it. Any new thing is there? Nothing new in this, right? Just a string is given and printing that. 41, you print it. Compiled successfully. Printing the output. d:/new/test/batch. Right? Now I will do like this. In a path, how you are representing, see? Path, how you are writing is here. Which slash you are using? Backward slash or forward slash? Backward slash, right? I given a forward slash. Maybe here as a string displayed, but when you're reading from file system, it may cause a problem. But how the file system represented backslash only. So I'm writing, I understand I need to write a backslash. I'm writing backslash. Then I am compiling and running this. What is this, guys? Output came something like this differently. What I am printing, what it is displaying. Tell me. Something happened. See, because we did not keep intentionally any escape sequences here. But we are representing a path. But what happened here automatically? First it is displaying the D colon, right? D colon displayed. Then our folder name is new, but it is matched with the /n, right? /n is a escape sequence. Because of that, control is coming to next line, in the next line. Next line, what it is showing? EW shown. Then /t is a tab. Then one tab space displayed. Then after tab, EST displayed. EST displayed. After that, /b. Any idea /b is the backspace. Backspace means one character has to be deleted, right? The T is deleted. T deleted. Then what you have? ATCH. So is it a valid path in your operating system? See, ESATCH. What's the solution, guys? So when you are writing a strings, make sure that anywhere you are getting a problem. So how to correct this? Tell me the correction. This is an invalid path. So you don't, it should not consider means slash use as a backslash. So when I give like this, it will consider these two characters backslash backslash, one backslash will come. Then escape sequence will not evaluate. Yes, very good. That's the solution to do. So this is only one important point remember about string literals. I did 41 only it is actually. First anyway wrong came. Second we corrected, we got the correct path to understand about this. Okay guys, that's about a string. String more we'll talk later. Basic introduction to string literals given here. So what are the literals we have done? Go back to the first page. Yes. Oh, this is done. So we completed boolean over, character over, and string literals over. These three literals we'll see in the next session. So any doubts on the boolean, character, string literals we discussed? Yes, Harry, tell me what is the doubt? Can we take a ref variable name as a class name? Ref variable name is, what's the meaning of ref variable name? Can you take a ref variable name as class name? Can you elaborate a little bit? Ah, yes, you can. You can. The question is, let me to do that. This I am writing not a part of our code regarding your doubt. So I am writing as a test1.java. Test1 it is to answer the doubt. Okay. Is this the question? So I am declaring a variable string only with the class name, same as a class name. I am declaring variable and printing it. This is a test1, right? Java C test1.java. So answer is yes. See, the variables you are declaring cannot be keywords. That is the rule, right? What are the rules of this? Is variable name. You are declaring a variable name, right? Variable name. When you are naming the variable, you have to follow the variable is an identifier. Am I right? Variable or a class or a method, it must be an identifier. Identifier rules you have to follow. Rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3. Rule number 1, all characters you are using fine. First character must be an alphabet. Yes, alphabet only. Then keywords cannot be used. This is not a string, is not a keyword. So you are following all the identifier rules means you can take it. Compiler will not give any objection. But in the code review, I will object. Suppose if I am your lead or manager, if I am a leader manager, I will object you. Why I will object in the code review? I'll say that it is not according to the coding standards. What are the coding standards? What are the naming conventions for the variable, guys? What are the naming conventions for the variable? Naming conventions for the variable, guys. First word, all small. First word, all small. And second word onwards. Second word onwards. second word onwards, first letter is capital. First letter is cap. The coding guidelines you are violating. Class name, what is the class name coding rules? Class name naming conventions. In a class name, every word first letter must be capital. In a class name, every word first letter must be capital. So class name rules. Every word first letter must be capital. And variables, methods, same rules only. Variables and methods, same rules. Variables, methods, same rules. First word all small, second word onwards, every word's first letter must be capital. Variable, method, same rules. Class, different rules. You have to follow. But these are the rules, coding rules. Compiler will not see all that. Compiler will see only identifier rules are followed or not. Yes, you followed the identifier rule. That's what it is allowing string class name as a variable name. You can take that, no problem. I think I have given one problem also in the, like this one problem I have given, I think. One question is there in the practice test somewhere. Okay, guys. So we're done 3 literals and remaining 3 literals we'll see in the next session. Thank you. Have a nice day.